This is an urgent message to not listen to the negative person trying to fill your head with a bunch of garbage. Please scroll on if this doesn't resonate. I don't usually say urgent message. I don't know if I've ever said that before. But I am saying this because if this is for you, it's because someone's been trying to get into your head with negativity. This is someone who has a lot of fear in their life, okay? Because here's what I'm getting from this. Dust off your feet and move on, which is what you need to do. That just means don't give energy back to the situation. If they're bringing you into a negative place, and that's what they're trying to do, because they're very hurt and they live in fear. They're afraid to be alone. There's a whole lot going on. This person's got a whole lot more going on below the surface. I think they mask a lot. They're in a lot of pain, and that pain, look, let's manifest their healing. Let's send healing energy their way and manifest that they become happy in life. But you have nothing to fear. And this is someone who's living their life in fear and fear-based thinking, limiting beliefs, and they're trying to project that on not just to you, but to anyone. Any advice you get from them, it's going to have some element of that. I'm not saying all of it, because what I'm also getting is it could be couched in sweetness or in, it may not. Wow. Okay. Let me pull some more cards. Interesting. Because what I'm getting now is it's not real obvious. The discouragement. There's someone who's just, I'm telling you, it could be a manager at work. It's someone who people find to be very inspiring. And why? Because they do have an inspiring side to themselves. And they might even have a spiritual side, but there's a part of them, because this is interesting, okay? Because they don't admit things. There's a lot of hurt going on. This person who needs a lot of healing, afraid to be alone, nothing to fear. And I'm talking about myself. The advice I would have given someone a year ago is not what I would tell them now. You know why? Because I was stuck more in the 3D world then. The advice I would have given you 10 years ago, definitely not. But now I'm going to give you advice that's more about, 4D, 5D. Let's not look at the physical. And this person is trying to get you to look at the physical. And that's not the way to live life, at least not a happy life, at least not the life that you came here to live. Okay? Miss you, and eventually you will realize you're out of my league. Here's what I'm getting from this, this is how, if there's a pulling away, and there may have already been. Oh, okay. Very intuitive people you are. Some of you have already tried to pull away. Like, I think you've sensed this and you know this. And you know what? I think I may be drawing your attention to, I don't know about you, but I'm the type of person who I just sense energy, and I realize that now. I don't always know until later how to describe why I pulled away, or, it's just an energy. And I think maybe that could be it too. Like, there have been times when you've retracted your energy from this. The outcome was this. Someone who tries to pull you back in, who, I miss you, and some, because I'm really getting the feeling of, for some, this is a job, not for everybody, but some jobs are harder to leave. There are places, look, I'm speaking from experience here. I was one time, and I'm being reminded of this for a reason, and not anymore, this is a long time ago, but at one point, the area I lived in, the city I lived in, there were a lot of jobs for what I did. I was an accountant, and there were a whole lot of jobs and a lot of competition, and I would get job offers just thrown at me constantly. And at times, I went back to my manager. I accepted job offers, and the place I was at countered with a good offer. But you know what? It was such a toxic place that I had to go. That's a true story. You got to do what's best for you. Like, sometimes the counter offer isn't, money isn't everything, especially if it's going to take your mental energy. Your mental energy is everything, because money can change. Money comes and goes. Because that opportunity, like what I was just talking about, I had a time there where, it was just like one thing after another. I just kept getting pinballed around through corporate America because of the city where I lived in and the experience I had. And it was crazy. And you don't have to let that happen to yourself, because it doesn't always, you can still find yourself a place you don't want to be. Go by energy. Go by intuition. And I think this is someone who, the counter offer, they know that you're going to realize, they know you've got other offers, and it could be romantic. This is someone who, they see you in a way that you don't see you. They see you as much more powerful than you do. Oh, wow. Open invitation, and biggest mistake. Let's just manifest their healing. I really just want to send healing energy their way. Let's do that, okay? This is someone who needs healing, and they have made a lot of mistakes that have run a lot of people off, and they don't realize what it is they're just too grounded to the 3D world. They're believing, I'm telling you, I think it masks well, because, and I'm telling you this for myself too, because we're all on a spiritual journey, and you just have to be careful who you take advice from. Like, even me, like, if I'm not the reader for you, or, you know, if my messages aren't for you, keep scrolling, you know, like, it's okay. No hard feelings. Not everyone, I'm not for everyone, and everyone is not for me. But I want to tell you, like, this is someone who, they're on a spiritual journey, but they're still just, I'm telling you, there's something keeping them grounded to the 3D world. And you know what that is. If this is for you, you know what that is. God, what do you need? What does this collective need to hear? I channel this from unconditional love and nothing else. I'm just getting a sense that a lot of people around us, just in general, because we're ascending. I mean, so there's a whole lot of what going on. I mean, it just makes sense. Like, a lot of us getting lifted out of here, you know, as we go within, because the ascension is within us. And then collectively, you know, and as this happens, of course, there's going to be people trying to pull us back. That's what I'm here for, is just to help you see that. And you just need to start thinking, I think you're already there, but this, you know, don't be afraid to listen to yourself over this person, because this is someone who you've taken their advice before, and they've got great advice, but certain things they don't, and you need to know when to dust off your feet and move on. Determination and not what you expect. They're very, okay, this offer that is coming back is not what you expect. Because maybe you haven't been in that situation before. Maybe I'm telling you something that you don't even realize. You're like, no, that couldn't happen. And you're like, oh, wait a minute, I just got a counter offer. You know, or, you know, my boss, I'm telling you, corporate America is weird. Like, they might even know that you're looking for another job at work because they're spying on your internet activities. And sometimes that may, they might, oh gosh, they might see that as, you know, oh no, we better make them happy so they don't leave. I'm telling you, it just depends on no, that's not across the board. They might also see that as a reason to fire you, so don't do that. But I'm telling you from experience, if they're watching you, this is a determined person who wants to keep you. And not just you, but and it's because of their own fear. They want to hold people back they're projecting their fears on people. It's not, okay, I'm not speaking this more into your life, but you need to expect a new reality for yourself that's better than this. You've got great things on the way. I feel like one more card from here. God, what kind of encouragement do you need? What kind of encouragement does this collective need? Operate in love and you will prosper. You know what this means. You know what this means. And that means, you know what, like, when you really, like, Christ consciousness, you know what it really is? They know not what they do. It's embodying, like, instead of, like, when somebody, you know, wants to hit you, you either just dust off your feet and move on. Like, that's what it starts with. Just go. Just don't give it energy. But eventually you get to where you actually want good things for that person, because you realize they're just hurting. Now, I'm not trying to say you need to be all, well, who hurt you, and try to solve their problems. No, but when your heart starts to feel true empathy for someone who hurt you, or for someone who you see them hurting other people, when you feel empathy and you want to send healing energy their way so they will change, that's when you're ascending. That's when your consciousness, your emotions are changing. The thoughts about your energy and the thoughts about the bad people start to change. So please wish good things on this person. Good things, because that's what they need. Like, there's just something that needs to break through in them. You're in their life for a reason. You're in their life to send those good thoughts, those prayers their way. But don't give in. Just dust off your feet and move on. That means don't give energy back to their negativity. You have positive thoughts. You look much younger than your age, and you are free, which this is one of those times when I feel like I'm supposed to draw attention to it coming out in reverse. Let's free you from this. I think that you want to be free. Let's manifest for real that you are free. You are free. I want you to sit with that thought, have positive thoughts. I want you to just own all of this. Just send healing energy to your body if you want time restored to you, because that's what this is telling me, is that you want time back. It is restored to you. Let's manifest that it is. Let's go into I want you to get quiet and go within, tune out distractions, and just take a few deep breaths. Breathe in positive, blow out negative, exhale the negative. Imagine yourself bathed in a white light of protection, and take a few deep breaths, and then just imagine what it would feel like to have just 10 seconds in a life, a true life, like your life, like a story, like your actual life, as though your life were a movie. You were just dropped into 10 seconds of it. What does it look like being free of this situation where you wake up in the morning and this is not a concern, and that you actually, you know what, it's a world where you actually get along with them. Not even joking. A world where they are healed. You don't have to work with them or talk to them, but in this world where you're imagining 10 seconds, you operate in love. This person doesn't bother you. They're not holding you back. This person's healed. You are free. You're all healed. What does that feel like for you for 10 seconds? And that's how we manifest the new earth together. I'm not even joking. Talk about it somewhere else on another channel, but for now, I just want you to know that you are free and you have positive thoughts. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.